It's the most wonderful time of year, y'all. It's time for my gift guides. I'm so thrilled once again to be sharing with you some of what I think are some really great, unique stocking stuffers and other gifts. I have a bunch of different gift guides coming up for you, but I wanted to go ahead and start with the kids' stocking stuffer because I've realized something over the years. I have 8 children. My oldest is going to be 18 in January. I've been doing stocking stuffers a long time. Stocking stuffers are actually what often can end up breaking our Christmas budget. It sounds crazy because they should be relatively inexpensive small items, but we always save them for last minute, and then we end up going through the stores, rushing and just tossing things in our cart that will fit into a stocking. We end up buying junk, and maybe I'm totally projecting and it's just me. With that in mind, I wanted to share some of my favorite stocking stuffer finds for kids. As always, I will link everything down below. Some things you will be able to find in the product shelf here on YouTube, but others you'll have to go to the description box to find the link for them. If you want to get really ahead of the game, you can always go to my Amazon storefront. I have my different stocking stuffers by kids, teens, women, men, all of that. It lives on my Amazon storefront, so you can kind of find links to everything. I don't know about y'all, but I love the rise of sensory type items. These are great, not just for myself, but for my kids too, especially for my fidgety ones, the ones who need to be doing something with their hands all the time. My kids are obsessed with these. All right, these are from Nido. I have a gumdrop, the dream drop, and I also have the cube shaped one. The perfect size to fit right inside of the stocking. If you are somebody who likes to do the like stress ball, squish ball thing, you're gonna love these. I love this one because it's the gumdrop one. It has like some texture to it. The cube that I have is just like a smooth cube. Everyone treats that very special. They take their turn with it, then they return it to mom because that's how much we all love it. So I decided to get some of these to drop into stockings. This one is the dream drop, so it's got like a little bit of glitter in it, I believe. Can I also just tell you, I got a 3 or 4 pack of these on Amazon last year. This has been one of the best like gadgety things I've ever bought. I haven't lost any of them. They're just little pop-up blade cutters. They're perfect for opening packages, would be perfect to have around on Christmas morning when you need to be opening boxes and stuff for kids. If you're like me, you end up using your teeth, which is a terrible idea. I will link to those as well. This one looks like a splashed, well, not a gumdrop, but a drop, basically. They call it a dream drop. It's got more like glitter and stuff inside. These are just so satisfying. If you know, you know, those are fantastic, and especially for the fidgety kids, the kids who always need to be touching something and you want them to keep their dilly darn hands to themselves and not touch their siblings and mess with everybody in the car, etc. These are awesome. Small games like this are perfect for putting into stockings. There are so many fun and unique ones out there now. Last year, I gave my kids travel version of Farkle as well as Cover Your Assets. They love those games. This year, we're adding Uno, Show 'em No Mercy, as well as this game is for my 7-year-old who is obsessed with birds. This is Bird Call. It's a little bit of a loud game because you basically get a card and then you have to make the bird sounds and people have to guess what bird. If you've got an animal lover, they will love this, but I love finding unique games like this, things that are a little bit different than what you're just gonna find in the store. Just so you know, I don't love filling my kids' stockings with a bunch of junk. I know there's some junky type things that my kids just love, but I do try to avoid just filling the stocking with junk. I try to find things that are at least somewhat practical, useful, even maybe, dare I say, educational. Which brings me very nicely to our next 2 items, Mad Libs, Santa, Christmas. These are so fantastic. I love doing Mad Libs as a kid. I think that we can all agree that a little extra grammar practice and help wouldn't hurt most children. This is something fun that they can really enjoy, but it's also something that is gonna be like a little bit educational. They're gonna get a little something out of that. This is a rolling stamp. You take the little top off and you roll it, and it gives you the lines for handwriting practice or writing words practice. But really, if your kids are drawing on blank paper and that kind of thing all the time, they can use something like this and just roll it, or you can roll it across the paper and turn anything into a place that they can write their name, practice writing their name, a place that they can practice writing words. Comes in a 2-pack. You can get different colors. I just got the 2 bright sort of green highlighter, green yellow ones. I think that's a fun but practical and actually useful stocking stuffer. This is also a really fun game. This is called Magnetism. It's an intelligence strategy game, they call it. They also call it like magnet chess. It's really, really simple, and you could even take it out of the box and put it into a little pouch, but it's fun. You literally have a string like this. You make it into a circle, then each person gets their stack of magnets and you put them down in the circle. You try to space them apart. When someone places a magnet and it magnetizes and connects to it, then you collect those. Then you want to be able to place your magnets on there without them grasping onto another magnet. So it's just kind of like a little bit of a strategy, a little bit of physics, got a little bit of, science, if you will, going on there, which is so fun. This next item is really cool. It comes in different colors, so you don't have to do pink if you don't want to, but this is a digital microscope. It allows kids to use the microscope end of it, but then you can connect it to the computer, to a laptop, so that they can kind of blow up the image and really see what they're looking at with this like handheld digital microscope. So just encouraging like natural exploration and curiosity and all of the good things that we want our kids to be attempting to do with their time other than play on devices. It does come with this little pack of slides, so they can use that and look at all of these up close. So it does come with a set of little slides as well. Another idea for my moms who are looking for sensory, fine motor skills type things, but are also fun. They call this a sensorial activity. You can get different shapes. I got the Triceratops. Kids who need and love sensory activities or working on their fine motor skills, you get all of these little like silicone straws, and it's just, you just kind of sit here and place them and bend them. And I mean, I can see where this is very like soothing. I could definitely just sit in bed and do this. They do make adult versions of this, but this is for the children, not for me. Kind of like with the Mad Libs, I love gifting like fun and unique books, little things like this. My family loves stuff like this. Why do we say that? 101 idioms, phrases, sayings, and facts, a brief history on where they came from. This is kind of like what I call like a back of the toilet book, like one of those books that sits on the back of the toilet. Or if you've got that particular type of child that's somewhere between the ages of like 7 and 11 that loves to know random facts and share them with people, gives them even more ammunition for their random information that they like to share with family, friends, teachers, coaches, everyone they meet. This is on the kids list, but I'm telling you, I would not mind having this on my desk, on my vanity, somewhere for myself. It's just one of those weird, quirky things that I just love. Y'all know I love stuff like that. So laying duck, Nightlight, kind of hysterical, right? Just like a sleeping. I love that his feet are like bouncy. Give him a little tap on the back and he gets different brightness levels. You can have it on for 30 minutes, you can have it on permanently, or you can have it turned off. It charges, so you don't have to keep a bunch of batteries around. I just think this is adorable. I might even order a second one. I got this for my little kid's room, but I feel like I need this in my bathroom. So when I get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, I could just whack it and at least be able to see where I'm going, I live for cute, quirky things. My kids are going to love these. They are LED gloves. My kids have outdoor chores with our horses and goats and pigs and stuff. And with it getting dark so early, sometimes they have to go do those chores after dark. And so I know when my boys are going to go throw hay and stuff, they're going to love having these LED gloves. I have a feeling I'm going to look outside and it's going to look like a party rave outside all the time. It comes with a whole bunch of extra batteries. How nice is that? They not only gave you batteries, they gave you extra batteries. If you watched any of my kids gift guide videos last year, then you know one thing I really like to do is find multi-packs of things that I can split up amongst my younger kids especially. One of those things is often variations of bath bombs. I think these are so cute because bath bombs are usually pretty like feminine, right? Like it's easy to find ones that little girls love, but sometimes it can be tough to find more boy-leaning bath bombs. Anyways, I thought these were so fun, like a little tennis ball, but it's nice because they are pre-wrapped, so I can drop them in their stockings and it's not gonna like make a mess. I wouldn't do that if they weren't individually wrapped, like a hockey puck, a little football, baseball, basketball, and then 2 tennis balls. How cute. That's one thing that I try to do, is to split things up as much as I can. Makes my money go a little farther with the stocking stuffers and helps avoid fighting. I wouldn't necessarily put this, sometimes the packaging on stuff isn't even like stuff you order from Amazon. It doesn't look that great. So a lot of times I'll buy like little baggies. So if something comes kind of like weirdly packaged, I can just repackage it into a cute little like drawstring baggie. But I also love, again, multi-packs like this where I can just pluck these out and drop them down in their stockings. These are called Ocean Clickers, and it's 12 erasable pens, plus you get 12 refills for the pens, which is fantastic. They've got like little critters on the top. This one's got a whale. You just click down, little erasable pens. I don't know about y'all, but my kids love to use pens. I do not love them to use pens. Pens do not wash and come out of things as easily, but erasable ones do. There's like a little penguin or Pinguino. Adorable, adorable. Love that it comes with the refills, multiple colors. There were actually a few different styles of these fun like ocean critter and stuff pens, so I will link a couple of them for you. But again, something I can buy like this and break up amongst like 4 of my kids will love these. Goes a long way. Again, stretching the gifts as much as we can. When you're buying Christmas gifts for 8 kids, y'all, it could easily get very, very, very expensive. We obviously want Christmas to be fun for our kids, but we're also not gonna like refinance our house to pay for, you know, wildly expensive Christmas presents. Now, I wanna share these because again, I worry some of this stuff is gonna sell out. These last 2 things, depending on the size of your stocking, could fit in the stocking. They might not, but I wanna share them with you anyways. So these are the Magnetic Tiles Road Set. My kids love Magnetiles. All of my kids that are not yet teenagers play with Magnetiles to some degree or another. They love them. And so I love that these are road Magnetiles. These are so fun because they let you build obviously like little roadways and stuff for your cars, signal lights, little caution things. There's some curved pieces as well. So obviously every road, you know, we need to be able to curve it a little bit if we want to. There's 24 pieces in here. I suppose depending on how big your stocking is, you might be able to slip that down in there, but could just wrap it. I just wanted to share that because I feel like some stuff like this does tend to sell out or become like long shipping dates. When they become like bestsellers, popular items, then the shipping date just extends to crazy lengths. That kind of goes for these as well. So these are the Doodle LED writing pads. We have had variations of these for my kids over the years because they really, really like them. You could take them out of the packaging and put them in something different and still be able to fit them in the stocking if you wanted to. But what I like about this one that is different than the other ones that we have that are just drawing pads is that these have sheets for you to practice writing letters, numbers, etc. And those little sheets slide into the back of it here. And of course they've got their little pen, and on this one they give you the little grip so that they're learning to hold their pen correctly, which is so nice. It's got the little cable where you can attach it so that they don't lose it. And they can practice, very hard to write and hold this, do not judge me. They can practice their handwriting, practice letters and stuff, and then they just click it and it erases and you do it again. This is truly one of my favorite and just like most practical things that my kids have that I love. It's even got some things to practice drawing. So if you don't want to just do letters and numbers and stuff, they can practice drawing flowers, dinosaurs, houses, tic-tac-toe as well. Then of course, if you take the paper out, then you just have your clear drawing tablet so they can do whatever they want on it. So they don't have to trace, but they can. For what it's worth, it also comes with a little pouch. Got it in a nice little carrying pouch. Could even just put it in the stocking like this, put a little ribbon on top to tie it together, and away you go. My stocking stuffer videos and gift guide videos from last year still stand. I still stand by the recommendations in those, so I'm gonna link you to my kids stocking stuffer video from last year so you can see some of those things that I recommended. Last year I really focused on very practical things, non-technology, a little bit old-fashioned type things, and I had so much fun with it last year finding great stocking stuffers, and y'all loved them too. So I will link to that video if you want to check it out. And then the last thing I wanted to tell you, if you're on my email list, then you already know about this, but if you're not, then I wanted to tell you that my Christmas planner this year is here. In my shop, I sell a Christmas planner. It's a digital version, so you can print it yourself or you can use it digitally if you want. If you're wanting to get organized this Christmas, if you want to simplify your Christmas, make things go much smoother and easier so that you can relax and enjoy it, I highly recommend this. I've got a bundle deal going right now with this and my holiday cookbook. Definitely recommend that you check it out. It's having all of your gift lists, your budget tracker, your stocking stuffers, meals, decorations, all of that kind of stuff, your traditions, just everything in one place. You can drop this in your purse, at least if you're like me and you carry a big old purse, you can drop this in your purse, keep it with you so that when you're out and you're wanting to track what gifts you've given and stuff, this is great. I do also have a digital gift tracker that is a Google sheet, so it will do all the math for you. If you're not a math loving person, if you want to track your gifts, the budget, if you need to ship things, wrap them, all of that can be tracked. You can find that in my shop as well. You can always go over to my Amazon shop and find all of my different stocking stuffer and gift guides over there. I'm going to be doing a bunch of Amazon Live, so be sure to join my email list if you have not, because they always find out everything first, and I can be a lot more nimble and quick with updating and letting y'all know, especially with the Amazon Lives and stuff. For gift guides, it's a lot easier to jump on and do an Amazon Live and share gifts with you very quickly, especially if things are selling fast, than it is to sit down and film a video, edit it, upload it, etc. This is just the first of our gift guide videos, but I wanted to get it out because I really do feel like a lot of times the great stuff does go quickly these days, very quickly, but also I feel like knocking out stocking stuffers is going to make you feel like, yes, like you have got it together with your gifts. At least that's how I feel, because it's a lot easier for me to stay on budget with the bigger stuff because I know what that's going to be, rather than sometimes with the stocking stuffers, it can get squirrely fast, especially times 8 children. Hopefully y'all found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I very much appreciate you being here, watching my videos, using my links when you're doing online shopping. It really means a lot to me. This is my job, and I do take it seriously, even though I have a lot of fun finding great gifts, things that I think would make amazing, unique gifts. I do take it seriously that they're going to be things that you like, and I appreciate your support just in watching my videos. Even if you don't buy anything through my links, just being here watching the videos is support. So I appreciate that very much. I hope y'all are having a wonderful start to your holiday season, and I will see you again very soon.